And we are live. First show of the year.
Woo!
You don't have any joke reservations? And of course, as soon as I start the show, I start blurring out. That was my reservation. Was like, hey, I fixed my camera. I won't be blurred anymore. And nope. All right, let's roll that footage.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
New Year. And I swerve when I ride. You guys don't watch. What the heck? He's frozen.
No, that's how he is. That's what he looks like. He's happy now. He's thin and happy. We don't watch what?
Oh, AEW wrestling.
Oh,
the best entrance in the world is currently done by a man named Swerve Strickland, and his manager is this guy named Prince Nana, and he does the greatest dance when he comes out to his theme. It's just like it'll turn you into a fan.
I'm not up on my wrestling for sure. We've definitely lost ExtraZero to the ether.
Well, you know what that means? It's Thursday night, everybody. And you know what that means? It is time for the Figure Action Podcast. I am Trustarscreamer, completely winging it as your host. With me is Sony with TM Reviews. And of course, we have to tag an ExtraZero onto the end because timing is all about comedy.
My internet
is all about timing.
Something's wrong with my internet right now, so I switched myself over to Wi-Fi. We just got the upstairs extender replaced, and the old one was having issues, and it looks like the new one's having issues. So I'm just going to try and be on Wi-Fi instead of being hardwired. Right. And that sounds a little counterintuitive, but hopefully that holds out. So if I drop, I'm blaming Verizon because I have to yell at them tomorrow.
You might want to talk to Kato because Kato was able to figure out his internet issues because I was watching his live stream the other day, and because Kato, you're awesome like that, and I'm totally trying to suck him up to bring him on to Figure Reaction more often like that.
What's up, Kato?
Well, let's shout out the chat real quick. So we got a whole bunch of folks hanging out with us. First and foremost, we got Kato's Collection Reviews. Check out his channel. He does a lot of good stuff. We've got McLowdery saying, don't forget or remember to hit that like button and not end the stream button. That's right. You do it once, they will never, ever, ever let you forget.
You mean like that one time you were caught making out with a goat?
That wasn't me. That would have been bad. TF Hustler saying, what's up? Party time. Always a party when you're around, my friend. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? We've got Professor Soundwaves.
I remember this one.
Yeah. If you're new, good to see you in here.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Yeah. Welcome.
I don't have a soundboard.
I have a Stream Deck, but I have not fully set it out.
Please don't whip out your deck in front of everyone. I mean, I know we don't get monetized. But
yeah, before you whip out the stream thing, we need a new logo or a new drawing.
I got my computer stuff straightened out first.
Yes.
I'm also waiting on music. Paul, if you're watching, I hit him up the other day. I said, "Hey, how's that going?" He's like, "Yeah, it's coming."
Who is this gentleman that you speak of?
Paul Hadouken. He's a streamer. He has his own channel, Paul Hadouken. He does a lot of gaming streams. He's a musician. He's out in the Chicagoland area. Great dude.
Maybe we'll see him at TFCon?
TFCon? Nah, probably not. He's more of a gamer.
Got it.
Andrew Haskins says,
Haskins, glad to see you.
Yeah. Glad to catch you all live for a change. Who's a part of the replay crew. Well, hey, glad to have you either way. If you don't watch us, if you can't catch us live, we always appreciate the folks that catch the replay. I guess that kind of gets us caught up. Did anybody Santa Megatron saying that I was stuck in time? I sure was.
Kato volunteered to hop on.
I guess we'll go ahead. We'll get into it because there's not all that much to talk about news-wise, but there's still some interesting stuff.
Well, it's about to be Chinese New Year, so even less.
Did I freeze again, or are you guys just trolling me?
Your timing is variable. It's up and down.
All right. Give me we'll start off with Dave. Find out how Dave's doing. If he got anything cool. I'm gonna reboot real quick. I will be right back.
Go for it. So how you doing, Dave?
Oh, me, I'm doing fantastic. It's I haven't really got too much stuff though. I did get a Reveltech Black Panther. I haven't gotten many I haven't gotten many Reveltechs as of late since the price increase went up.
Well, that's something. That's a significant figure.
Oh no, this is great. This guy was going for $100, and I got him 80 shipped from one of my actually the Reveltech fan group, the Amazing Yamaguchi group.
Nice.
And I had to do a little bit of kiki on his joints, but this is, I don't, unless somehow the Mafex falls into my possession, this is probably one of the best Black Panther figures ever. No, I did not get a Flash. I really wanted a Flash and Reverse Flash, but that money, because unfortunately money is currently falling out of my wallet like a sieve for just house stuff. I had to put $800 in my car today. My sofa just broke. I kid you not, less than an hour ago. And
what?
Yeah,
it's that holiday party you did.
Man, I got an 11-year-old kid. I don't have anybody have any fun. I don't have fun like that anymore.
Is that it?
But one thing I do want to say, if you notice my little caption here, I have the best viewers because, God damn it, I do. I tried to shotgun a whole lot of reviews out this week. Reviews, top 10s, state of the channel, things like that. And honestly, and thank you, Sony. I did notice you. I saw your feedback as well. But I got some fantastic feedback, and let me tell you, it gave me that little shot in the arm of wanting to do all this, to keep on the YouTube going on. So,
nice.
Like I said, I've had some ups. I've had a whole lot of downs. The only thing that could make this, only one thing could make this day better, though, honestly. Because, I know it's just you and me, but if T-Man shows up, then everything gets so much better.
Hello.
Hey, there he is. How you doing, T?
Timing down.
Great. Didn't see a link, so I had to figure it out myself.
I also
on your Nintendo. I thought you see links all the time.
Yes. Too many.
I did a Nintendo joke.
Anybody want to go next, or if not,
you can go next, man. Let's get you up there. Because I'm not gonna make T talk with his mouth full.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I got some legends for some reason. I got this guy.
Not Marvel Legends.
Oh, those legends.
Not Marvel Legends.
I was like, dude.
This guy is a Chosen Prime and New Age exclusive from a while back.
Yeah, the TFCon exclusive from Baltimore.
Baltimore. Yeah. I didn't buy it, and then later I was regretting it, and my buddy Scott Roberts, I saw it in his place, and I was like, can I buy that? And he's just sent it to me, so I like that. I'm limiting myself to just EX, which is like their painted toy versions, but this is a very nice, why is this not focusing? Come on. Nice version of Jazz. It's painted, it's gorgeous. So I'm just gonna get the cars that look really nice.
Hey, Paisano currently has my favorite avatar I've seen in here yet.
Green Ranger.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hello, Paisano.
I got these guys, the little blocks model kits. The second set of them. They're really good. They're just fun. Posable. They're fun to make. Takes like a couple minutes each. And you can customize them if you want to. Speaking of customizing, I'm customizing something right now. I got into that, and I have this guy. He's actually partially disassembled, but this is really a Deformation Space blaster, which I took apart and painted. I just redid the face because I didn't like the yellow, so that's going to be done soon. Yeah. There's no face, and I took off his red, his metallic red.
Dude, that paint job is so smooth. That looks fantastic.
That's my second one. That's the only second time I've done it. This was sent to me by Niles. It's old figure, but it's a really good figure. I know you have it, Jordan, but This is the MMC.
Yeah, I saw your review earlier. So I was like, I'm just curious what you thought about him.
Yeah, I love it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 because it's great. You know, the tolerances are good. It's fun to transform. It's simple. It works. Looks good. One of the reasons I have this is there's a KO, oversized KO Legacy coming out. So basically, like a third-party company took the Legacy Tarn and oversized it, made it into a quote MP, and
Totally
then
not Black Mamba.
yeah, it's Black Mamba, obviously. I got this, which T was gushing over for a whole week, so I almost don't even want to open it because I'm sick of seeing it. Spider Girl. And I think that's it. What about you?
Oh, Techno Micah wants to know what paint and airbrush were you using?
Oh, I'm not using an airbrush. I'm using spray cans. I'll bring it in later in the show, but they're just Tamiya spray cans that I don't have a airbrush. So the easiest thing, if you don't have an airbrush and you're lazy like me, is to get spray cans. But T, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Techno Micah and all the other people that I'm seeing. I believe Techno entered my contest for the Chill Duke and Chill Gene, but either didn't have subscriptions showing or wasn't really subscribed to me. So thank you for entering, but yeah. I did finally, both winners contacted me, which was great. So I'm happy about that.
Very cool.
What did I get? I got Scrappy today, and the cardboard is way better than I have been doing. The box feels heavy. It almost makes me feel like, hey, this is worth the $35 they are now. Like I could have swore Voyagers were like $33.99, but now they're like $35 or $34.99. But it makes me can't wait to open it, and I'm gonna feel bad when I recycle this. And I also got this set, and it is fun seeing them actually in the package and seeing the nice blue color.
That's another one.
I don't think this is gonna sit on the shelf. Amazon did do me dirty a little bit though, but it's going in the trash anyway. So.
Yeah.
I messed with Junkyard, which is funny. Junkyard Scrap Heap. He's cool. So I plan on doing a review after this show. I almost completely forgot it was Thursday and started doing a review now.
So you opened it and then put it back in?
Yeah, so I can show it in the packaging and the.
Oh, I see.
You see, that was the best part of the plastic-free packaging is you could just show an empty box.
Yeah, that was. Well, I love that, and I did it all the time. I did it in this review actually, which I just went public with. But I don't know if Jordan was in here already.
No,
I haven't gone yet.
He got IT'd.
How are you, Jordan?
Excuse me. I'm doing okay. It's been a fun week to say the least. I'm aware of the irony of me coughing, but yeah, I had like a case of the sniffles last week, and my wife started getting sick. And fortunately and coincidentally, I just got a little cold, and she unfortunately, thanks to an inconsiderate family member, came down with full-on COVID. So been taking care of her all week, keep myself away from people and staying healthy. I'm fine. I've tested negative 5 times, so I'm good. Fortunately, she's feeling fine. She's just still testing positive. So it's been that whole element's been frustrating. But hey, despite the technical issues, I have a new setup here. Work awarded me with they do a yearly thing called Achievers, and I got $1,000 to in Achievers points to spend however I wanted. So I got myself a new PC.
My work just gets me $1,000 in therapy bills.
I also got a gift card from a friend I had helped out. I got myself a new monitor. And today I picked up. I'm not really digging this. I'm gonna get something better from Amazon, but I'm trying to get a new lighting solution. And yeah, Kato, that's yeah, it's not the computer, it's the router. We got the router replaced earlier in the week. Like prior to her getting sick, I like called up Verizon because I work from home, and I was like, yeah, my upstairs extender is not working. Can you do something about it? So they sent me out a brand new extender, and now that extender's having issues. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do as far as getting working equipment here. So I'm connected over Wi-Fi. So if I have any intermittent issues, that's why I'm not hardwired in tonight.
You are. Your face is frozen for me.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
If you look, I think you have the same lights my mom bought me for my birthday a few years ago.
Am I still frozen now?
Yes.
Okay, it sucks because I see myself moving, and yeah.
Well, we'll imagine your lips moving.
Yeah. As
and imagine whatever toy you're about to
I'll describe it. So as for pickups, I got, if you can see it,
we can see it.
Okay.
There you go.
So I got Legacy Tigatron in earlier this week, and he's awesome. This actually, for the most part, feels like a leader, although my big complaint is that his legs are too small. And the feet are too small. And then my other complaint is they gave the animated Legacy United Optimus ball joint elbows, something I've been asking for years. And while this guy does have a panel to stow his fists, he's a sword bearer, and they gave him just regular in and out hinge. I mean, you can fake the sword tilts. But yeah, they should just use ball joints for the wrists. That would be nice.
Do the wrists rotate?
They don't rotate at all. So had they used ball joints instead of pinning them on, just to hinge up and down, he could have had rotating wrists that angled, and that would have made him next to perfect. And then I feel like had they made these legs just a little bit bigger, or made the upper body a little bit smaller and given him more, bigger. I just think he has slight proportion issues, but otherwise, great toy. Highly recommend it. But just some minor proportion issues.
Better than the original.
What's that?
I said better than the original.
I don't know. I haven't picked up the original in a long time. I think the biggest problem with the original was that he had some elements to him that weren't quite show accurate. And then he also had a lack of paint. This new one doesn't have a lack of paint, but he's just got some engineering issues that are kind of like, I'd have to compare.
I'm sure it's better.
I wasn't speaking from experience. I saw a review and somebody said it's better.
Well, I watched MGO's, and MGO had both of them, and MGO actually preferred the original, just slightly.
There you go.
So, just a curious thing. And then also, I'm calling him G2 Jazz because he is the laser cycle Jazz, and new green screen's eating him. And then I also got the G2 side swipe, which I'm sure the green screen's having a fun time with this too. T found those for me. These have been really hard to find. But that completes the Toxitron subline for me.
I wish I'd have known a long time ago because I've been seeing them for months.
That side swipe was going for like $70 on eBay for a good minute.
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding you.
That's way too much.
Yeah, that Walmart in Randallstown is like packed with those.
Yeah.
Now that might have been the only side swipe, but all the rest of the figures.
No. None of my stores have had any of the deluxes. All they've had, I saw Toxitron once, and then I saw Cloudburst another time. And then what was the other Voyager? I can't even remember.
I think it was only Cloudburst.
Yeah, because they had that. They had Grimlock. I never saw Grim. I got Grimlock off of Pulse.
That's crazy. I saw all those guys like multiple times, just shelf forming.
Yeah,
only one I didn't see is G2 Sideswipe. I found one, but we're doing a giveaway on ERC.
Because you found me Dead End.
Yeah.
And I got Jazz and what was the other one? Oh,
Mirage.
You know what? I still don't have Mirage.
Oh, you don't? Oh my
No,
god.
I don't.
That was there too.
Yeah, well, next time you go, if it's still there.
They
I guess
had a bunch of them.
I mean, how much does he go for on eBay?
I have no idea.
Because I've seen Mirage a couple times, I think,
Yeah,
here at NC.
For whatever reason, people are going nuts over Sideswipe because of the Vaporwave deco on him.
Well,
And then Dead End was the other sought after one because G2 Menosaur is probably going to happen.
Yeah,
Better at this point.
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's very likely that they're going to make Menace or the whole thing.
I have all of my top figures here. If anybody's interested, I can run through those before we get into news. We really don't have all that much.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah, you weren't here last week, so
yeah.
I
I was sick in bed.
I do have if
you could have been part of the replay club and
I
just
could've.
had our dulcet voice in the background, making it feel like you were with your friends.
we talked about our biggest surprise, biggest disappointment, and but what else was
And that threesome you had.
it?
Conversation.
we talked about like what was things that happened in the industry that was like bad or good. Like what was the best thing that we saw like just in the game overall? Stuff like that.
Yeah, things you didn't like in the toy industry.
Yeah, I guess
Or
I
maybe
can
things
start
you
off.
did like.
The things that I've liked the most in at least in 2023 was the fact that we were getting the crossovers that we were getting weren't exactly expected, and I really like that second Jurassic Park crossover they did.
That's my favorite one that they've made.
Yeah, I mean we got licensed vehicle, new original molds. The other thing that I really like that they've been doing is bringing back and the execution hasn't been the best, but the expansion of the Studio Series has been something I've really enjoyed. Studio Series 86, I think, is a great line for anybody that wants things that have the aesthetics of Masterpiece, but just they can't get into Masterpiece because of space or cost. I like seeing that continue. I like the fact that the video game stuff has been prevalent. They haven't forgotten about the War and Fall of Cybertron games, and those are that's a series that's near and dear to many Transformers fans and gamers. I'd say things that I didn't like. I really didn't like the way Hasbro was with their employees, these layoffs. Obviously it's very disgusting what the CEO has done. I'm happy that they sold off E1. That was, I think, a bad thing for Hasbro to. I think really the people behind the scenes were the biggest problem, because they did have some good stuff. Like Dungeons and Dragons was a good movie. It's just the problem was their reputation there. Their work with Larian and Baldur's Gate, I mean, that was probably one of the biggest games of the year, and that's great for Hasbro. But again, layoffs happened there as well. So
yeah. But see, they should have sold the components before the layoffs, so they could recover. Right? If that was going to help their business survive, then sell off those components that aren't working.
Yeah.
They did the layoffs first.
Yeah.
Well, it's a whole different thing to talk about, because I mean, I guarantee we'll be seeing so much more of their product being licensed out to other people now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with licensing out your product, doing it smart.
No.
I mean, Mattel's been doing it for a very long time. And I think the Page Punchers is a very smart move too. I think a lot of people are seeing what's going on with McFarlane. Hey, why is Hasbro licensing out Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Transformers to McFarlane? Well, the Page Punchers make sense. It's a great way to get comics back into retail. I'd love to see them, instead of doing the IDW Transformers exclusively, the new comic line that's going on between G.I. Joe and Transformers. People are loving it. That would be great. Reissue those.
The thing with page punchers, though, every wave of page punchers has the same comic in it.
Mm.
So one of the evil, wonderful, beautiful things that they did during the Combiner War era was actually having the story of every issue. So you're kind of hitting both the I need to make this combiner, and I want the compulsion of finishing the story.
I don't even remember that. They had comics and
yeah. Thrilling 30 and Combiner Wars had comics.
You guys are gonna.
How do you not remember it, man? That was like
I threw them away.
Yeah, that was like a big value.
When I opened it, I would throw them away.
Dude, that actually had the comic version. So you like seeing that combined version of the Prime and actually not sucking because there was how he looked on the Menasor body versus how he looked in the comics.
I don't remember ever like having
you bought Combiner Wars.
Yeah, only like certain things like Menasor, like not everything.
No, it was the deluxe class figures.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, same with Thrilling 30, the Voyagers and Leaders and Thrilling 30.
So all the Limbots all the limbs had a comic.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all. What about
I still have them.
So do I.
What about Devastator? That didn't have a comic.
No, that's what I said.
Devastator
not the combiners. Okay, got it. Okay.
Only the deluxe class figures.
That's why I never saw it because I only bought combiners.
They also had like little. They had cards too, I think, for Thrilling 30.
Yeah.
So
you got a lot of stuff. I remember sitting there at a Toys R Us, seeing a Combiner Wars Prowl, going, I don't want to spend $18 on this at a Toys R Us. Oh, how little did I know.
Yeah, I still remember messaging T because I found like all the Autobot wave, like when they did like Mirage and Hound, and I was at that Columbia Target and they had them all for like $12.99. I was like acting like I found such a deal.
It was back then.
Yeah.
I think they were $16 back then. Yeah. And you got the comic?
Yep.
And we took it for granted.
We did. And then the mainline stuff was still good at the time too. They had the the Transformers Prime was running concurrently with it, so it was like we were definitely eating good. In
so are we gonna put with our new logo? Are we gonna put Steamboat Willie on it?
We could use him. We do Steamboat T-Man.
No, that could get us into trouble.
There's a bunch of third-party news if you're interested.
Yeah, just make sure it's in the private chat and
okay,
I'll get it up. As far as figures, I brought up a bunch of stuff. I brought up 5 third-party and 5 official figures that I just wanted to highlight. So hopefully I don't freeze. And I guess for my first one, I'll do an honor. Well, I'll just call it number 5. But number 5 is this
5
for official figures. Is this Takara Tomy Rise of the Beast Optimus Primal figure that was gifted to me? I still don't know who gifted this to me.
That's weird.
I still don't know how this showed up. But I just absolutely love this figure. It's big. It's got gimmicks. It's got presence. It's a fun transformation. It feels solid and sturdy. This feels like a toy of yesteryear with a lot of modern updates. Like hey, we've got ankle pivot. It's got all the combiner, or not the combiner, but like the siege ports. It's got ratchets out the wazoo. I love that it's got spring-loaded missile launchers in the forearms, and it's actually got launching missiles. This is just such a fun figure. Oh, and the face change gimmick too. I just everything about this figure, I just absolutely love. This definitely would have been like if you gave this to me during the Beast era or gave this to me as a kid. This would be like favorite toy material, and it sucks that this didn't get a mass release in the States because I can see kids like absolutely loving this figure. Kids and adult collectors, because it's like one of those figures that has enough presence to display without being overly toyetic, and it also is just a really well built, sturdy toy. I love this thing.
Kids are the devil.
Number 4 is, and this one just dropped, but the HasLab Devastator, Deathsaurus. I'm having problems finding faults with this guy, other than like I think I share the same complaint you have, Sony, with the gray plastic is a little too boring for what this figure is, but it's really hard to fault it, and this really walks the line between being an MP and an official figure. And I think you really get your money's worth with this set. Obviously, I didn't bring up all the accessories because he's been in my basement sitting on that throne, and I just absolutely love how that guy displays.
I questioned, so I didn't say it is or isn't worth it. I just asked the question: is this worth the $200 price point?
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm not convinced, but I also think it's a really good figure.
My number 3, I actually didn't bring her up because it's a big figure, and I'm blurred out now. But that's the Nemesis. So the Nemesis, the Titan class figure, 2023. I thought that was really well executed. I thought that the robot mode came out really awesome. The ship mode was everything you'd want. The way that the bays and panels open up on the side and the ships can come out, that was awesome.
When you say that, do you mean that's a good official figure, or just in general?
Yeah, I'm combining. So I'm combining like my official and and my masterpiece and official. I
thought you were saying that's like a good one of your favorite official.
Yeah.
Because if you compare that with third party, it's like.
Well, I don't think that you really can. I mean, outside of MPs, this one my number 2 might surprise people, but this is my number 2, and this is the figure that as far as
you are a blurry face.
Yeah,
right now.
We're not seeing anything.
Oh, okay. I apologize, internet issues. If you can hear me, at least it's the Masterpiece Trailbreaker, the official Masterpiece Trailbreaker. I love that figure. I think that Takara did an amazing job with the transformation, with the truck mode, with the colors. I do have the fans toys still, and the fans toys is really well made. But I just love the handling this guy. I love the way he transforms. I love the presence. I love the accessories, the paint.
The articulation.
The articulation is really good on him. Because the fans toys I don't think could get over 90 degree in the elbows. Maybe I'm mistaken, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and also it was the vehicle mode's very near and dear to me. As a kid, 2 of my uncles had that model Toyota truck, and just seeing it in toy form again is really neat, especially since my one uncle had it in the same Trailbreaker colors. My number 1 is the.
It's not a train. Please don't.
It's not a train. It is Masterpiece Skyfire. So. Again, this
that's number 1.
That's number 1 for me. And it took me a lot of thinking and soul searching, but I really like that figure. Again, like the Trailbreaker, I like the transformation. It's a fun transformation for a masterpiece. It's built.
I thought it would have been rated after all that money you put into it.
By the way, I said it was in my top 3 also.
Yeah.
A figure.
And I do have an honorable mention for official as well, and that's the Studio Series Ultra Magnus. Really good figure, but at the end of the day, it's just another Ultra Magnus, and I do love the transformation. It's hard to find a fault in this guy,
but it's an Ultra Magnus,
right? Same thing with the Armada Prime and the Armada Megatron. They were in my running as well, but Skyfire is just a really, really well done piece, and I put him next to the fans toys offering, and I think the official just is there. The little minifigures are fun. The gimmicks that they put into him.
It does weigh more.
Yeah,
like by far. It's not even close.
If I had to fault Skyfire for anything, I think the face options could have been better.
Yeah.
That's
the complaint across the board, I think.
Then
Not to say the topics run them up here, but
Oh, yeah.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm gonna run through third party real quick. It won't take me long. Number 1, Star Toys Blitzwing. I'm sorry, number 5, Star Toys Blitzwing. Love this figure. Fun transformation, built really well. Good price. I think I got this guy for $80. And it just very nice to not have that Ditka on my shelf anymore. We'll get into number 4 here, and this is the MMC Navigant, which is their version of Streetwise. Again, super fun transformation, built really well. Articulation is amazing on this guy. We'll be talking about Defensor in this episode.
I have
but
it ready.
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what MMC does for the rest of their bots.
Forever.
They are. My number 3 is the Fans Toys Recorder. Again, I'm glad to have another X-Transbots out of my collection. And this guy, he's just a good blaster. I'm glad that they went with the correct colored chest. There's, it's funny because this is a figure that for a lot of people it's kind of like middle of the road, but I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy the presence. Every time I come down to my collection room, this is a figure that always catches my eye. I don't know why. I think it's just the bold colors.
Bright
I see
yellow
blaster. What's that?
The bright yellow chest.
Probably the colors.
It's the paint. I mean, it's just well painted.
My number 2 for third party for 2023 is the ruler figure. So I forget the name of the company that made him, but again,
Just so you know, we really can't see what you're showing.
it's so weird because like I said on my screen, it's showing, so I don't know.
Silver roller.
Yeah, the silver roller. That's my number 2, and my number 1 is the Fans Hobby Double Agent.
It was my number 1 too.
Well, you know what they say, great minds. And yeah, this is just probably the most fun figure I picked up in 2023. I love the Power Master gimmicks on him. The transformation's fun once you figure it out. And he's just built really well, and he looks the part. So, Fans Hobby's definitely killing it. And I'm really excited to see what they come out with in 2024.
My list will be different because I didn't get all those things.
Also, we should do lists as separate videos from now on.
Fair.
That way you can pre-record it and we can have a nice, clean video where you can see everything you're showing. I think people would like to see it.
Hopefully by next week, my internet will be figured out. Because I can't work like this quite literally.
Oh yeah.
So, I guess we'll go through some official stuff first. I guess we'll kick off with a repaint, or actually 2 repaints. And Star Toys Blitzwing. That's it. Yeah. Love to see it. Good choices. All right. So we had heard this is coming for a minute now. And this is this is a Japanese exclusive, but it's interesting because the packaging is very American, and they're going back to Kingdom packaging. So what's interesting is these figures are campaign items for the Transformers Beast Awakening, which is the Japanese title of Rise of the Beast. You had to order the toy and a ticket for the movie premiere via an app called Loppy, and it came out to approximately $53.73, and you had to have done it between June and August 3rd. So the figures are actually shipping as of today.
It's like that Cobra Commander that came out years ago. Remember?
Yeah. And you didn't even get the one they advertised, which was crazy. The network app.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they advertised the Regal colors, and everybody got the regular widespread release. I was pissed, and neither of the
burning
network
convoy
apps.
there.
Yeah. So yeah, Burning Convoy and the Nemesis Prime. What's disappointing about this is, I mean, there's. When I say what's disappointing about it is like they could have done some special packaging for this Burning Convoy. And
Yeah, it just says KDEX. It doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
Special.
And also it's like I thought Burning Convoy had like gold on the chest.
Yeah, well, now you're making me wonder. I reviewed the masterpiece, and I thought I remembered having.
Yeah, the MP does have details on the chest. In the anime, it looks like the chest was like a slightly different color. And also another missed opportunity is that Burning Convoy had the faceplate on for the most part. They could have used that because remember there was a Nemesis Primal. They could have used that head sculpt for this.
The the MP doesn't have anything. It's just like a red, like a shiny red.
The original didn't either. The original just had a white spot in the chest.
Yeah, they still didn't. They didn't paint that. The MP does have the spot on the chest, and it also has like variants where like there's metallic red mixed in.
Yeah.
I mean, his only appearance is in one of the most painful animated movies I've ever seen in my life. So,
what movie?
Beast Wars Neo movie.
Yeah, I never saw it.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
I watched just the scene just so I could understand the reference, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
I don't even know that he comes with those little beast companions either. Doesn't say. But yeah, there he is. They should have given him the different faceplate at least. And then Nemesis Primal. I'm sorry, not Nemesis Primal. The Nemesis Prime is just a straight up repaint of the Bumblebee movie, Optimus Prime. Which, that looks okay. I would rather they have done the Rise of the Beasts Prime, that Voyager.
I think a KO came out with that color scheme because they never made it, and so they. I swear I remember a KO of that figure coming out, and then everyone was like, "Oh, I don't need the official now."
Right.
Oh, of Nemesis.
Yeah, of Nemesis.
Well, I mean, I never saw the original Prime. He never showed up down here. Or
really?
He was on the shelf for 2 hours and never restocked.
These are so far off my radar.
Well,
it's like
they're also Japanese exclusives. You're not going to get them anyway.
Cool.
Yeah.
Next.
All right. Next up, these are pretty interesting. It's always cool to see Beast Wars get some love, and they're SD figures, but I don't know. I don't. I love Beast Wars. Like Beast Wars is, if you like G1, the way they tie it all in.
I just don't.
He's a youngin'.
Yeah. So these are little super deformed figures, but I think that they have really good sculpts. I think we saw these in their prototype phase, and unfortunately, I don't think they have any articulation. But
Their
they
arms move.
They do.
They have 5 POA.
Yeah.
No, the arms move, and that's it.
Yeah.
So 2 POA.
They are nicely painted.
Or 3 POA.
No, the elbows move, the arms move, and the heads move.
In the video I saw, they only moved the arms at the shoulder, and they didn't even bother. Well, I think Waspinator, his antennas can move.
I thought I saw elbow joints,
They
but
look like
I didn't
lines.
see any elbows.
maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I mean, you might as well wait for them to make the Beast Wars of these, the model kits, because they're going to be really good.
I like looking at them.
They look like they should come out of a freaking vending machine.
No, except
Besides the paint, paint,
Yeah,
they wouldn't have any paint in the vending.
it's nicely painted.
Anyway, next.
They're like pops, basically.
Yeah. Next.
I bought my daughter the first pop ever.
Which one was it?
She likes this anime called Demon Slayer. So there's a character named Rui in it. Who's like the spider demon. She liked him a lot, so I got her that. That's just because I couldn't find a Toga one from My Hero Academia. Because she's obsessed with her.
This one too is in the same realm as what we just looked at. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but I thought this was interesting, and also just the snarkiness of the packaging. So this is from the Winter Wonder Festival. This is a soft V, which is soft vinyl, Beast Wars Powered Convoy Second Edition. So
Why are we looking at this?
it's just funny because they put one mode conversion on here. And it is a Tomy product, but it's just interesting of all the things that they would do as an exclusive. It's a character that was
Doesn't move?
No,
I think maybe the arms and the head, but
soft vinyl. Those are single piece. That's like those. Remember those Godzillas that you got?
Yeah.
Those are soft vinyls.
I need to find those because I need to do a video or a picture on them or something.
Bro, I am nexting this so hard right now. Please.
Okay. Well, let's that again. It's been pretty slow as far as news is concerned. So we'll go ahead. We'll hop right into some third-party stuff.
POA podcast.
Yeah. So next up, Kang Toys is showing off their Volcanicus, and they're showing off their Snarl first. And I appreciate how these things look, but I don't get any vibes of Snarl from this.
Well, no, I mean it's 100% stylized. They're all
my big thing is they're pulling off the nostalgia, but these are just. I would say if they weren't trying to pretend to be Dinobots and they weren't trying to be Predacons and just marketed them as robots, they'd sell. Because as robots, those look freaking amazing. But then I think the nostalgia factor is actually holding it back because
I agree.
For what you just said right there, I don't see Snarl. But if they just said Stegatron or something like that, like, oh, cool.
The same is true for their
Steve.
Predaking?
Predacons. Yeah,
no, I just said that. Yeah, the same with the Predaking. It's like I think the nostalgia is holding it back. If you told me, by the way, here is a 7-9 piece combiner, that turns into this awesome robot. By the way, you got tigers, dinos, monkeys, wolves that are being things like that. I'd be like, dude, sign me up. But then with the Predacon thing, it's like,
yeah. I think people buy this because the combiner. Once Predaking was done, the thing was just impressive. It was big and it was painted beautifully and it was sculpted. I didn't like the way it looks, but I think a lot of people bought it because it was just impressive. It was just big and crazy.
If you just gave it, imagine that instead of the Predacon colors, but in a black and red motif, for example, or this in a gray and black motif. Well, I mean, the gold looks cool, don't get me, but or a black and gold motif for these dinosaurs, Yeah. Then you'd be like, okay, these are cool dinosaur robots that combine.
And this here looks very Bayverse. Like it looks like had they done. Remember the Jolly Rancher green.
I was gonna say it looks more Gundam-y. I mean, I look at that and I'm actually getting Sandrock vibes.
Yeah, I can see it.
They showed the next one too, by the way. The swoop was revealed.
Is there? Do you have that? I
have a video, I think.
Okay. Well, while you're looking for that, we got an interesting one from ExtraZero. I don't hate ExtraZero. I want to get this out of the way, but my biggest disappointment of 2023 was that Bond James figure.
That was mine too. We must have had the same list.
Well, also that Ditka you're looking for place wasn't too hot, was it?
Well, Ditka was from years ago.
That's old.
But
yeah,
still Transbots. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Ditka was it was technically Keith's Fantasy Club, but the problem with Ditka wasn't the same as the Bond James. Like Ditka was a construction issue where it's like, hey, we're gonna put metal on metal here, and we're not gonna ratchet this, and just poor choices. You know,
Bond James was worse than Power Glide.
Yes, because Power Glide, at least, even though it has that very like out there transformation, we'll call it that, you're not afraid of doing basic things in that Power Glide. Like Ditka just opening the doors, you have to use a spudger to open the doors and to
Ditka or Bond?
I'm sorry, not Ditka. Bond James. You have to use a spudger to open the doors, and there's pieces on it that are so fragile. Like when Sony shows in his review, like when you take the rear of the car and you open up the, you know, like you flip up two pieces where the lights are, the rear tail lights. Yeah, and it's just like, why is this? Why would this stress? You know, it's just like the people making that figure didn't test tolerances, didn't really care. I think they just used whatever materials they had on hand. There's struts underneath the door that they're connected by a little tiny pin, and it's just like there's nothing that feels good in that figure at all, and it sucks because the sculpts there, whoever sculpted it and designed it, definitely, you know, had a passion for what they were doing, and we'll get that here too, because it's just like, you know, MP Ironhide has not aged all that well. Here's the X-Transbots version. You know,
There's no way I'm gonna figure that out.
Yeah, I would just say, like, look, Ironhide should not have a you know, terrible transformation. This is a case where I'm like, okay, just wait for the fans' toys.
Well, I saw this in person at TFN, and it looked ridiculously complicated. I mean, there's tons of panels and flipping things. There's no way. I'm never gonna buy that. And it looks good in robot mode. It looks like Ironhide.
I still like the MP. That's one of the few MPs I enjoy.
I actually like the MP too.
And
the Shadow Fisher kit kind of fixes that. It's one.
Even you know, vanilla, I thought it was just a fun figure. You know.
The MP was the first masterpiece to me that felt like an action figure. Like you didn't have to worry about a bunch of kibble and whatnot.
But that's this X-Transbots on that thing. No thanks. Next.
All right. Next up, unfortunately, another pair of X-Transbots figures. Now, this is a set, and I will say, like in the pictures,
yeah, these look awesome.
They look good.
How do I expand here?
They are good. They will be good.
They look awesome. Mike is here. They look awesome.
That's right.
I just
checks in the mail, T.
Now Matt said something
awesome.
pretty. I think on the nose is that. Did we really need the interior stuff? Did we really need the interior details?
Yes.
Well, it's like it would be fine if we knew the engineering was going to be there, if we knew that the materials were going to be there. I really want to like these. I like the fact that they didn't just do straight up repaints. I like the fact that, you know,
they got paint, so they're going to be good.
I hope they make them the black one into kit at some point.
They probably will. I mean,
with a weird Michael Knight head.
Jordan, I'm gonna steal the screen because it's super duper blurry.
Okay, go ahead.
If you don't mind. And
no, go ahead. My technical issues, you know.
Everything's so much better.
It's just you have to see how nice this paint looks because it's beautiful.
Is this hard return taking the photos?
I believe so.
I don't know who their photographer is, but he does an amazing job. Like, I can't wait.
Okay, I'm looking at this right now, and this is the sad part. I'm looking. I see those struts by his head. I see where the ankles are. I'm thinking how those legs are gonna go. It's like, where are the weak points? That's all.
Just don't transform it.
The feet.
It looks so good, though.
It does look good. I cannot contest that.
Mm-hmm.
mean, I saw that bot mode. I was wondering, like, could they retool that into tracks? That was the first.
They're going to make at least 3. You know, you're going to have Knight Rider. You probably have. They already have that pop lights. What's it called? The white car from the Omnibot, not the Omnibots.
The throttle bots.
The throttle bots.
Searchlight.
Yeah, Searchlight.
Something like that.
Which that works actually for how they do the feet. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. That was actually really impressed me by putting the little wheels on the feet.
Oh, stop, Dave.
What? I'm not buying it.
Looking at this car mode, is Fans Toys making a wind charger?
Not yet. They haven't announced one.
I'm actually really surprised. I
Somebody
thought
needs to
anyone
know.
would make these guys. Possibly, Fans Hobby would have made them, but
Like even this picture, you could see it's glossy red and it's glossy, gunmetal. It just looks really good.
if they're smart, they'll be using the same plastics and all that they use for their Stunticons. Because I heard very good things about their Stunticons.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put it this way: they're Wild Rider. When Wild Rider came out,
I'm getting both of those.
it was also $60.
Whoa, I just realized he has a faux chest.
Oh yeah,
Wild Rider, a piece fell off and disappeared, or it never even was in the box. I can't remember, and it's been in limbo at who was it, Chosen Prime or whatever, just stuck in the stash for years.
Another thing I'm impressed with is they weren't lazy and just retooled. It's a totally different mold there. At least the design is.
I couldn't tell. I'm gonna have to look at these pictures later.
I mean, look at how different the cars are.
I mean, I see the hood is opening different.
It's
Yeah, I'm
unique
gonna
enough.
have to look at it later. I can't zoom in.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
unique enough of an engineering and design without it being totally tuned.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're good. If they're not, then they're not.
Tune enough.
yeah.
I hope they're good.
Next.
Yeah, they even put the little flat wheel feet.
I already commented. I said that.
Did you cover this, Jordan? Oh, did we lose Jordan?
Jordan is gone because he's Larry. He
Have you
dissolved.
guys-
Like, he got Thanos.
All right. Yeah.
Have you seen this?
At least it didn't end the stream. What you do? Guys have the notes?
Hey Mike,
Yeah.
you want to pull some cool stuff up on your browser? Because after this,
Yeah,
I know you
because
want
You think I got
When I-
cool stuff?
when
That's
I
funny.
finish, you can take over.
I know you got.
Oh,
I know you
God.
want to talk about your Vala news.
This is the YOLO
Yeah, he
Park
looks cool.
Rhinox.
That looks good.
I can imagine him saying stuff.
For model kit, that's pretty dang good. Like,
Well, the yellow stuff has been gotten very good reviews across the board. Like I said, I've got their Prime and the G1 Prime and Megatron in order, and I'm actually very excited about that because everybody who's gotten their hands on these kits have enjoyed them.
I need to get the Bumblebee. I don't know why I didn't buy it yet.
all right.
Are they selling the weapons separately? I can't remember.
No,
no.
this one comes with it, but
And the-
Optimus, you got nothing.
And the Scourge looks amazing.
For whatever reason, Optimus didn't come with anything. It was really dumb. This one, you get it.
He comes with both weapons or just
Yeah.
Bumblebee?
No, whatever you see in these pictures, he comes with.
Oh. No, I heard they were selling like the weapons for Bumblebee and Optimus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
didn't
could
know
have
that.
swore I've seen pictures of that somewhere.
I did not know that. I'm gonna leave this because Mike's probably gonna get to that. one.
No, go ahead because I don't. There, some of these notes aren't on his thing tonight, so just
Okay.
roll with what you got.
Did you guys talk about this last week? I can't remember.
We didn't
no,
talk
we did
about. Oh,
We didn't talk about no toys last week.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Except the ones we own.
Quick Strike or Quick Strike. Right?
Quick Knife, whatever, something like that.
Yeah, they called him. Yeah, Quick Knife. Yeah,
Fast Stabber.
fast.
Yeah.
This looks brilliant. the design.
Yes, I love it. Only thing looks boring is his hand is the same articulation as the original toy, where the
A lot of
legs are just static.
No, you can't do that much. This is a very simplistic design, so
But I thought it would have like knuckle articulation or something, so he could point one finger like he did out of the 8. But everything else looks awesome. I like that the head articulates like the cartoon. You could rotate the claws around.
Yeah.
these guys have been, again, this has probably been some of the best representation of the Beast Wars figures. I'll absolutely give them that.
Did they show a picture of the back of the robot mode?
I don't think there's one in here. No.
No, I don't think so.
Well, hopefully on the cartoon, his scorpion head used to turn upside down on his butt.
Well, considering I don't see it on his chest, that scorpion head has to go somewhere, so it probably is.
Yeah.
The only thing about him, and I think they had
Yeah.
the issue in the cartoon, that snakehead hand, it's like when you're posing, it's like, what do I do with this? But I think they just kept it like this all the time.
All right. Moving on. What is this? Oh, this is the King Toys thing. Like, nope. Here. This is the next one in that line of Dinobots for what's the name of that commander?
Oh,
Like I
Mechanicus or
said,
something?
these look very Gundam-y. Like that looks death size, almost death size.
It's funny you say that because they're starting a new line of Gundam. King Toys.
All right, quit playing that video. I don't want to get flagged. They'll
What?
shut us down.
There's no audio.
Sometimes they do it.
we ain't getting paid. We ain't getting flagged.
Yeah, who cares? They're gonna shut us down? Oh no!
We do that on our own. We don't need help.
If we get shut down from this, that means technically you have shut us down 2 weeks in a row.
That's technically true. All right.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
close it.
It's the evil beard. Now we
Um,
have the Mirror Universe TM is on here.
I know Jordan had this in the notes, so that's the Ocular
really?
Max. Yeah, it's the latest images of Ocular Max. Well, not in the notes, but in his lineup of things to show.
Yeah, it looks cool.
So this actually is the next quad coming out for
Well,
them.
this is the state of this thing for the last year,
Right.
right? Because it's 2 first aids and 2 streetwises, and no first. What do you call the helicopter?
No blades and groove.
And no groove. So I guess they're gonna do Hotspot next, but it looks very good.
Yeah, he is humongous.
Well,
Yes.
Everyone knows Groove is in the heart.
He's chunky.
I mean,
I
you
love
guys,
this. Art.
you guys handled the onslaught, right? So I mean,
Yeah, it'll
it
be
should
similar.
be the same height and everything.
Yeah, he looks good. I mean,
I like his proportions better, thankfully.
Yeah,
And robot
than,
mode.
than Bruticus.
Yeah,
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 definitely. He doesn't have a long torso with little legs.
It's the black. It lets it look normal. The other one, it looks squat because
well, I say the upper legs are still very, very short.
Yeah.
So,
it's just the fact that it's all
I
black.
want to make a joke and you realize everyone will beat you up if you do.
What?
Never mind. Never mind.
They're gonna have so many repro labels for this.
That thing looks great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of detail.
Okay, hold on. Look
Let's hope they
look
come
under
out.
the window. Look under the front windshield.
Yeah.
I know his name's Hotspot. He's got a Hot Wheels sticker.
Oh yeah.
well, that's the
That's
symbol
cool.
that he had. But that's kind of
This looks really good.
Looks really good. Yeah.
The more I look at it,
Which Ricochet had a logo like that too, or a sticker. Or
yeah. It looks solid, which is what they need to have.
Yep.
So it's,
MMC they do their thing with their perfect combination. No, it's not MP scale, but I think what they're doing, what they're trying to do, they execute it perfectly.
All right.
That being said,
Yeah.
next.
It's bigger than MP scale.
This is a Legend scale. DX9. DX9's Chrome Dome. They named him after a Navy SEAL, Mike. I don't know if you know Michael Murphy. Is he like a famous Navy SEAL?
Michael Murphy?
Yeah.
I'd have to look him up real quick. Name
Like,
is
yeah, I didn't know the reference either, but anyway. This is their Legend scale. So I guess DX9's back. Back from the dead. Did we lose Jordan permanently?
Yeah.
All right. And then we have this guy, another Legends, Optimus Primal.
That
Yeah.
looks pretty good.
You
This
might have to
company's-
slide his wife's tray into the room with food on it.
His name is called, or the company's name is Robot Toys. It's right on the nose.
That makes sense.
Robot Toys.
Although, yeah, these are the ones that look like the 10th anniversary Beast Wars.
Oh yeah, the Megatron especially. But they don't have the
Yeah, this one definitely does in the Beast mode.
But it doesn't have a surfboard.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is prototype because there's no red. Right?
And his face isn't blue.
And it's like gray. It's ugly. All right. Next.
And the gorilla face is all black, it looked like.
This is the one I kept sending to you, that MPH. So you bought that little beachcomber. This is the next one from that same company.
See, because of the show with you and Henry, I can't remember what was on this show or not.
Oh, we didn't have this. Is everything I'm showing is after the show with Henry. I didn't show anything that we showed them.
Guarantee it's easier to transform than the Batcave one.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That thing murdered me. I think that was my longest transformation back then.
So this is for people that want Legend scale Warpath. Here you go. And then in the background they got Sleep Mode Optimus. Is this G1? Looks like
That's
G1.
G1.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
G1.
Look at that.
So look what could be done at G1 original scale. You would never think that would happen, and you would never think after you paid $3 for the original G1, you're paying $30 for this one.
I still love that Thrilling 30 Warpath. That was a phenomenal figure.
My last one, and then I'm going to turn it over to Mike. If you
That
got
was is that
Oh.
Ramen?
Ramen, yeah, Ramen toy, Machina, they're Manta basically.
Mm,
Great White or something.
No, this is the next one after Great White.
Oh, this is the purple car.
The purple.
You have it- yeah, you remember you had that car last. He has that car. He got it last. He showed us
Me,
last.
yeah, I got it for Christmas. They're
Oh, you
calling
did?
it Purple Ray, but it's Manta from.
Purple Ray, Purple Ray.
Cool. Let me get Zero back.
Yeah, my internet is something's really wrong with my internet here.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
I
I said you were sliding Lex's tray into the room.
Well, I did that earlier.
Is that a euphemism?
No, because she's sick.
You got Comcast or Verizon?
I have
or-
Verizon, and because you know the layout of our house, the problem is that before we were in the house, they installed the internet, and they installed the main router in the garage. And a lot of people are like, well, what's the problem with that? Well, the garage is a big concrete slab.
Yep.
So I have two extenders in the house. I have an extender in the basement and an extender that goes upstairs. The extender that is in the upstairs of the house has worked flawlessly up until last week when that extender decided to die.
No.
I got a replacement extender, and now that one is just kind of giving me the yellow light of death. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. I might have to get a tech to diagnose it because I absolutely need this thing to work tomorrow. So
Yeah.
so
Well, we went through third
yeah.
party while you were gone, and I'm on Ramen Toys now.
okay.
Now, this human figure, they just have the same articulation as the original toys, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
they have a little bit more articulation in regards to the arms, the legs, and the waist. I thought.
Oh, that's because they have the ball at the hip.
Yeah, because
So
the
tiny
original
bit.
had slightly, you could bend the legs
Yeah.
90, I think.
I have the original, so
90s.
I'm gonna actually
They
compare.
have
them.
knees though, right?
They have
What's that?
knees. Yes, they have knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can bend their knees.
That looks really good, man. I mean,
Well, this is my copy from that I got for
that's the
Christmas.
OG one.
But I'm gonna compare them when I get it because I'm definitely getting it. That's all I got. So
I will
Somebody
look
wants
at
to take
pictures of these.
All right.
excellent.
All right.
Do we have any more news? Because that's all the
Yeah,
Transformers that I had.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Vanguard goes on sale tomorrow.
what's that?
What comes out?
Doesn't I believe the Vanguard goes on sale tomorrow?
Oh, Vanguard.
Yeah. Now there was the GI Joe State of the Union.
There it is.
Sorry. Oh well, if you got that information, put that up first. But,
I'm not
yeah.
even aware of that.
So, but yeah, these go on pre-order next week.
185. Is it?
$185 plus $14 to ship. So that's really that
And tax.
shipping cost is really good.
So you get a figure.
Actually, to I don't mean to interrupt completely, but I just did an order for these guys for Series 4, and using Shopify, I was not charged sales tax. So I got my figures at cost with the $8 bulk shipping.
the you get one figure, right?
You get a driver and all the other pieces and parts. I know this is not the greatest, but the weapons, the turn across the top, as well as a cap if you want. And he said that for people that pre-order a vehicle during the window from the website, you get the missile pod for free, or you get
did
it
they
as a
sell out?
free add-on. What's that?
It's out of stock.
Well, it's marked out of stock now because the pre-orders aren't live. This
Oh.
is just getting the web pages set up. So before, this is supposed to be an add-on piece with the rockets and the blast effects and such. But he said that, like I said, if you order in the pre-order window, your Vanguard will come complete with the rocket set as well as the regular turret that comes with the vehicle. So.
Is everybody
No,
going to
some
be
people-
out back rolling this around like, take this, Cobra, or whatever the bad guys in Extra Force?
Yeah, I mean,
That is a solid value because when you do the math, again, an Action Force figure, it's usually about $30. So that takes the figure down to $155. The missile turret kit's probably about $15 to $20, so that takes it down again to about another $125.
I would say the missile pod was going to be $25.
Okay, so 20, but still, so essentially you're getting, that's so the value in that package, that's all there.
Yeah. So I mean, and it's got a steering column for the wheel that's actually going to turn the front wheels, because why
Yeah,
not? And you don't really need it. Who cares?
That I honestly find is over engineering personally, but
Yeah. He's got a couple.
Well, for that price, give me his turning wheels.
And it's all, the rubber wheels. It's got the sticker set to put on whatever you want. But yeah, so that's coming. We also have Series 4 is supposed to be hitting Boston sometime next week. So all of these are going to be shipping here hopefully by the middle of the month. And a lot of the Arctic stuff that they got going on here, the deluxe blowback sniper set. Again, to me, that's a little pricey, $55. But also consider that there are 3 heads and 3 types of paint deco going across all those. So
Gemini had 3 heads. I mean, not Gemini. What's her name?
Eclipse.
Kill Switch?
Eclipse.
The chick with the Warpath Eclipse.
Yes.
So both eclipses have three. What have three heads? Yeah.
What's that?
You're right. Sorry, the other one had only 2 heads.
So
But you get the ugly jacket thingy, right? The
the
camouflage.
ghillie suit. Yes, you get
Yeah.
the ghillie suit with the set. And then you also have an Arctic
That's
one.
what's raising it up. That's
I'm
probably
honestly-
$20.
I am happy to
25
say
bucks for that.
Series 4 doesn't pull too many strings for me, except for maybe the Desert Troops. That's about it. But I have to wait a paycheck now just because of stuff.
And we got a glow in the dark swarm. So yeah,
Remember that 3POA G.I. Joe figure that came with the what you call it, a gully suit?
the ghillie
It
suit.
was made out it was made out of plastic and articulated.
Oh yeah, yeah. So and then, like I said, they got a head pack coming out, another weapons pack, and then, sorry, I wasn't prepared. There's also the exclusive for Series 4, which is the Arctic
These are new.
Brigade.
Mhm.
So that's exclusive for BBTS this year. So
How well do they go with Snow Job?
See, that's the thing. I blatantly, I love to say, the lines are symbiotic with each other. Like what T-Man just said. You can you have Snow Job as your leader, as a squad leader, and then you now have your Snow Troopers as his team on there.
Yep.
These lines work very well together, and then I always say on my channel, if anything, even if you don't care for the Valverse figures, you don't care for the storyline, I can get that. Get the weapon packs, man. He makes the best weapons of all of them.
did it not show the? Is Big Bad showing on there?
No, it's not.
Nope. It's
How
still
about that?
showing the Arctic guy.
Does you seeing that now?
Nope.
I just killed it.
No.
We see all of our lovely faces.
That's why I don't do this often. So, here.
I just
There
like
we
that he
go.
called it
Yeah,
the new suit.
So that's the BBTS exclusive. So, but yeah, and again, the prices of the figures have gone down with this series, and they're also getting away from the old boxes to the blister cards pack stuff. So,
Everybody loves this.
And then I know I'm gonna go ahead and do a little hijacking here, if that's all right.
yeah, go for it. I'll stop screen. There you go.
Well, the big one is also. I know this is just really cool, to be honest.
I'm confused why everybody is saying hello to Sony.
Oh, because I said hi. I said hi.
Oh, I'm about to say.
So, okay, hold on a minute. I shared several of these in the chat. Everybody's like, is it three and 3/4? Then get it out of here.
It
And
is
then
3
all of a
3/4.
sudden, this one comes out, and you guys are all gaga over it.
I'm not gaga.
This one
I'm
looks
happy and I'm
beautiful.
mad at the same time.
It's 'cause-
I like the sculpt. That's why I
The
put it in the
sculpt is
private
gorgeous.
chat.
This is 3 and 3/4. If this was 6 inches, if this was a 6-inch scale figure, if this was a 1/12 scale figure, I would be so screwed right now because I would be dropping so much money on this.
Look, the high-end
Insane.
toy series for these Joes at 4 inches tall, they look freaking amazing. You just gotta buy them overseas to get them. So
You buy one and put it in your office.
I mean, Hayat came to the U.S. They had their Injustice figures, they had their Predator figures. They were these figures like these. They were $20 each.
Yeah. These are $20 too, right?
Yeah, and it's sick what you're getting here. Like this, you know who should be mad about this? Super 7 should be ticked off about this because they're doing their O-ring series. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing in agreement because this is going to be kind of direct competition.
And it
In a
is
way.
superior
For
in
those-
every way.
Direct.
It's just,
If I was going to buy a 4-inch G.I. Joe, I would not even think about it. It's no competition.
Yeah, Super 7.
Look at all these accessories, the details, the articulation is like pretty much 6-inch scale articulation because they have double jointed elbows now. From what it looks like.
They've got a good line coming out here. I know we don't really touch on this, but I mean, look at their gung ho.
How
Yeah, that
dare you
elbow
show
band.
these pictures? Ah, every time I send it to the chat, they're like, "Oh, get it out of here."
Well, no, I don't need it. I that's the thing. We are listen. It was
I
brought up.
didn't say that.
Joe.
I just looked at it.
Get it out of
The
here.
Major Blood looks. I mean, this does absolutely live up to the line of exquisite, because it is. It's just.
It does look really nice.
Yeah, they almost look better than classified, to be honest.
That's the problem. They do.
The detail, yeah.
As I say, the
Yeah, I mean,
devil
I saw-
is in the details. I mean, look at the packaging
Yeah, I
on
mean,
this.
I saw the Storm Shadow. Someone did an unboxing of the Storm Shadow and stuff, and it's pretty rad for what you're getting.
What's the price on these?
20 a
They're
piece.
about 20-some bucks. Yeah.
That's reasonable.
So
And look, he's the one that has the tattoo on the arm. They've always showed that in the artwork for classified, but he didn't have a tattoo.
I mean, these are. I mean, they are stylized. This is. I mean, this is actually.
Look at that elbow bend.
This is more pulling off that classified design, not the Firefly 1.0, not the 2.0.
They click.
Oops.
And Star Wars, the smaller Black Series figures are almost the same price as these.
So, I am just admiring these because, again, if I get into this line, I will be effed because, again, it's the scale I collect.
This is the legend scale.
Yes.
We're liking looking at this, but we probably won't ever own it.
So yeah, if you're the type of person who collects legend scales, and you've avoided the classified, now you have your Legend Joes.
Matt might own them because he has some other small figure he just bought.
Oh yeah, where's Matt? He said he's gonna be late.
No, he said late or not, maybe not.
Oh,
So I'm gonna at this point, maybe
Hold
not.
back, when you take. So
well, it is 10:30 too. So
Yeah.
no, it's actually 10:23.
do you guys care about this at all?
Nope. It's like I don't even see it yet.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he's beautiful.
that came out today.
Oh
Yeah.
my, the pre-order, which
Yeah,
I
I think
put
he
on
went up for
my
a pre-order.
Facebook, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's hot.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's the same type of. Isn't it like the same wings as the comic Captain America Falcon?
no, these
guy?
are new wings. These are completely new wings.
Yeah, they fold out and they
But I'm
bend,
saying-
I believe.
Well, don't they both have the new wings, or am I confused?
No, they each have their own set of wings.
Yeah, the
Oh, okay.
Falcon's wings are shaped different. His look like real bird wings.
Gotcha.
Well, Falcon's wings look like, yeah. Oh no, that's the Captain America Falcon. So they have different wings.
Yeah, they have two totally different wings.
Okay.
Falcon's wing, like his wings, you see how they hinge like that to fold in? Falcon's wings actually fold in, like
Okay.
accordions. Well, this has
He's got an impressive span.
he does.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
I bet you it doesn't come with a flight stand. I don't think it
course
does.
Probably not.
But this would probably go very well with a pulse stand.
Yeah. What else we got? Trying to see what
I
else we
think
have.
that's about it.
Was this when he had the healing power where he could heal other people?
Possibly. I'm trying to remember because that was during the Chuck Augustine storyline, which was
Very bad.
yeah.
He hooked up with Cannonball's sister, had sex with her in the sky in front of her parents.
Wow.
Wow.
That happened.
Do we care about this at all?
Nope. No, we do not. We 100% do not.
Okay.
That's a posable figure.
$90.
Awesome.
90
Yikes.
bucks for this.
Now we super don't care.
Super 7. Can I see it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Super don't care.
You know who's getting this? Dr. Diecast.
You know what? I hope Dr. Diecast feels he gets his money's worth out of it.
It's an exclusive, right?
I don't know.
He's definitely.
That
You
is
got the
I'm
Jago.
hopefully avoiding it.
You got the Jago. He got the exclusive. Whatchamacallit, Lion-O. He's
Oh,
definitely.
he had, didn't he have the glow in the dark Mumra? This doesn't
Mumra,
say that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it does say exclusive variant. So
That's why it's
for
so
Big
expensive.
Bad.
Hey, Memo.
We got anything else that's cool at all? Do we care about McFarlane?
No.
Not
Nah.
really. I think though it is getting close to 10:30, so it is that one. I think we're hitting that magic hour.
Yeah, I need to film a doggy.
Oh yeah.
Film a doggy, huh?
Oh, that
So we got
was
these guys too.
That was new like today.
So yeah, the new NECA turtle stuff.
Ronin.
$38 individually or $60 3-pack.
Awesome. So they force your hand.
You get a choice. Same stuff we have on NECA figures.
Oh, yeah.
We lost Zero again.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I will look at
All right.
these at the store and
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I do.
yeah. So cool.
So
Let's see.
we appreciate
Sign
everybody
off.
for coming
It's
out. I would like to
online.
thank these gentlemen here. Please hit that like button if you guys have been hanging out in the chat. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. Please check out TM Reviews channel, though you probably already do. Please check out T-Man978's channel, though you probably already do. You better be checking out Junkyard Crafts and Builds because, dude, that is the best Joe stuff you will find on the market. And if you're just feeling some pity, you can hit my channel.
Yeah, Hawk is going to be finishing rendering here in about 20 minutes. So
Dropping junk videos.
I was working on a crafting video, believe it or not, because someone suggested it on my channel, and my thing keeps crashing. So I'm trying to get it.
Crafting.
Get a
I
new
know.
thing.
I need a new computer.
I saw your plethora of spray paints now.
Yep, that's my thing now.
Did you show your Twincast earlier? Did I miss it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But
He showed us his twins. Trust me.
it's partially. It doesn't have a face.
I didn't realize it was the DS version. I was like,
Yes.
why are you painting a fan's toys? Aren't they going to make one?
Oh yeah. They probably will. Now that I did this, they probably will.
Yes, but yours is going to look better because.
You did
It's
it.
from the heart.
It's from
And
There you go.
speaking from the heart, I like to thank all our viewers from the heart.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
And join our channels, and we'll see you guys again all next week, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Figure Action Podcast. Good night, everybody.
Later.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye now.